everyone, this is Savannah Hennessy, Brady Bruce, Annalisa Cheek, Abby Miller, and Savannah Pate's presentation. We're Group 8, and we are going to be presenting on ability, motivation, and performance with the use of clarity.
The general idea of this theory is that performance is a function of ability and motivation. In other words, a well-developed execution of both are needed in order to get the performance outcome that is desired. Ability is made up of the right mix of skills, talent, intelligence, and efforts to improve skills, while motivation is made up of the right amount of direction, energy, and persistence. Leaders must assure that both are present in order to get the desired performance.
How is this theory practically used in the workplace? Through clarity. The communication skill of clarity and ability motivation performance theory goes hand in hand because without the correct amount of clarity, ability can be hindered, resulting in the loss of motivation, being extremely destructive to their performance. It is critical for leaders to set clear expectation and goals for their followers because without an end in sight, followers will not know what is asked of them, therefore not perform to the best of their ability.
Motivation and ability. Which is more important? The types of behavior and external needs show behavior motivated by a need or desire to reach certain results. Therefore, motivation gives energy and guides behavior to reach a certain goal. This is a quote from the textbook explaining why motivation is so important. Ashton gives a similar response as well. During the interview, we asked Ashton if she thought ability or motivation was more important to job performance. She explained, "For me, motivation is more important. I don't always feel fully equipped to perform tasks I've been assigned to, but encouragement and motivation from coworkers helps me find or make a way to get it done. Both motivation and ability are very important to reach maximum potential of performance." We also asked Ashton what she faces in the work environment that can affect her clarity. "I would say instructions from multiple people, not having one person as a superior affects clarity because you get instructions from several people. So you get several perspectives or several interpretations of what you've been asked to do."
The effect of role clarity
Wait,
on employee
sorry.
performance is extremely.
Okay, go.
The effect of role clarity on employee performance is extremely important for leadership in the workplace. Role clarity in the workplace leads to higher job performance. Under high levels of clarity, job performance increases over time. When both role clarity and job security are high, there is an increase in performance, and performance is maximized. Performance deteriorates when role clarity is low and job security is high. When interviewing Ashton, we asked if her bosses were clear on expectations for completing tasks. She explained that the role clarity given to her from her bosses allows her to execute full creative freedom. The size and importance of the project determines how much clear instruction will be given for the task. A delicate balance between providing clear direction and giving a vague overview of the project allows Ashton to set solid priorities and guidelines for the task she's given. How Ashton's boss provides clarity in the workplace gives her the ability to motivate herself and other employees around her, while also being able to perform to the best of her ability through clear role clarity, but lenient instruction. However, she frequently receives feedback once projects are completed, and that motivates her to accomplish more moving forward. Whitaker explains in a peer-reviewed article that providing clear feedback clarifies the set of responsibilities, duties, and performance levels stipulated by the organization, thus leading to higher levels of job performance by reducing uncertainty about what feedback information is truly relevant to the performance.
Okay, so I'm going to be speaking about how clarity affects ability, motivation, and ultimately the performance. In this article, they researched how clarity affects teamwork and ultimately leadership within the workplace. And then this quote states, "The clarity of a goal motivates people to work towards realizing that goal. As noted by Hugh and Leiden, team members with clear goals are motivated to contribute to goal attainment. This argument leads us to expect that the clarity of a pro-environmental team goal triggers team members to devote more energy and time to pro-environmental activities because such activities are beneficial for the attainment of the pro-environmental goal." So I think it's really interesting how Ashton backed up this research when she responded to our question of, do you feel like your motivation and ultimately your performance is affected by whether or not you have clarity? She shared that clarity in a project helps her to move forward to a better and more successful place. She explained that having clarity affects both her ability and motivation, because when she doesn't have clarity, she felt hesitant to move forward and possibly mess something up. She stated that when not given clarity, she dealt with a lot of second guessing and feeling stressed out.
In the peer-reviewed article, The Effects of Levels of Elaboration on Learners by Dr. Jornish in 2011 said it is essential that leaders help their followers engage in the deep processing and higher order of thinking by promoting learning strategies that encourage elaboration. In the interview with Ashton, we asked her how she stays motivated in the workplace. She finds writing the tasks she has to complete for the day down on paper works best for her and keeps her moving forward all day. She can cut out the easier tasks and work on the more time-intensive ones. Accountability is also very important. If you're helping others stay motivated, it keeps you motivated. She has accountability in her workplace and holds others accountable as well. She motivates others by letting them know when they're doing a great job, asking where she can help, and staying positive. We then touched on the importance of continuing to grow in your abilities. Ashton believes that saying yes to tasks that push you out of your comfort zone will keep your abilities from staying stagnant.
According to scholar Adu Opong, good communication skills are very important to one's success as an administrator. It is therefore essential for administrators to endeavor to become effective communicators. This scholar claims that clarity is very important in all aspects. Both the sender and receiver must have a right understanding of what is going on in order to have a clear goal of what is at hand. Ashton talked about the similar importance of clarity in a story that she told us about how one time the marketing and sales branches of the company did not communicate clearly about they sent out a magazine for David Yurman products, and they didn't tell the salespeople. So then whenever the salespeople were getting calls from customers asking about different parts in the piece, there was they had no idea that was sent out. And she was just explaining how if there would have been clarity used in the communication, then there would have been no conflict and everyone would have known what was important.
Thank you. That's the end of our project.